Basically, there are two kinds of memory. What are the two kinds of memory? One is RAM, another one is ROM.
From
Right? Now we are talking about RAM. Now,
RAM.
what is RAM? It's a random access
Random
memory.
access memory.
Memory. Now, what do we mean by random access when it comes to computer? Right? So we'll come back to RAM in a short while. But again, what is the other type of memory that we have in program in computer, which is ROM, which is nothing but read only memory.
Memory.
As in, read only memory is your hard disk, is your hard disk. Either it
Got
can
it.
be SSD or the old SATA drivers, but it is your hard disk where you store your images, store your files, store videos. And whether you once you shut down your laptop, turn off your laptop, and then turn it on, the files that you have stored is present. Right, they did not, because you have turned off your laptop, they did not get deleted, right? So they are still present in your memory. Yes. Right, ROM is basically permanent memory, which is your hard disk. Once you store until you delete, that will be present in your laptop. Are we clear with what is ROM? Are we clear with what is ROM?
Yes.
ROM is your permanent memory. Once you store it, it will be present in your computer until you go and delete it. Okay, are we clear about it?
Yeah, it's okay, sir. Clear.
Right. Now we will go back and see what is RAM. RAM is a temporary memory. ROM is a permanent memory. RAM is a temporary memory. Now you open your laptop, or let's talk about your phone, right? So you open your phone, you could have opened WhatsApp, you could have opened Chrome, I mean a browser, you could have opened a game application, you could have opened the Instagram app, you could have opened a Facebook app. So once you open it, right, can you simultaneously access all of these apps one after another? Can you access? You have kept all of
No,
them open. Once you open WhatsApp, then you'd want to use Instagram, then you want to use a Facebook. Can you switch between them easily?
no, we cannot, sir. You have to use one by one.
One by one, but they're all opens. You don't, every time you don't have to go click on that icon, right? So once you have opened it, it is present. All you have to do is just like swipe up and hold, and then you can see all the applications that are open. Yes. See, what I mean is you have opened your WhatsApp and Instagram. At any given point in time, you can access only one. Yes. But if you want to switch between WhatsApp and Instagram, can you just do it? Once you can open Instagram, another time you can open WhatsApp. You can swap between the applications.
So,
Hey guys, can you hear me?
yeah, yeah, sir, yes, sir.
Let us say you have opened your laptop. Okay.
Yeah, sir. Okay.
You have opened a Chrome browser, right?
Yeah,
You're
okay.
playing a video. Okay.
Okay.
You have opened a Excel or any of the Microsoft Docs, right?
Okay.
And you have opened a game, right? They're all, I mean, once you double click and open it, right, they're all available now. So you can just click and switch between the applications,
Yeah, yeah, sir, yes, sir. Okay.
right? So once you have opened it, and they're all available, they're all available. All you have to
Available.
do is just click on icon somewhere in the bottom, then you can easily switch between the applications. Yes. For example, if you're
Yes.
looking at my screen, right? So there is a Teams application open. See, if I hover on it, you can see there are two windows. Yeah, there are two windows here,
Yes, yes, sir.
right? And there is another application where I'm talking to you right now. So at a simultaneously, there are three applications that are running here.
Yeah, yes, sir, yes, sir.
So these applications are temporarily stored in RAM. These are temporary. All the running applications will be temporarily stored in RAM. Right?
Okay, okay,
Let
sir.
us say now you
Yes.
have opened all of these. Now you shut down your laptop. You are turning off your laptop. The moment you turn on, will the same application open up again?
No, it will not disappear, sir. It will not
Correct?
come.
It will not
Yeah,
come
yeah.
again. You have to double click on them, then
Yeah.
open it. You have to do that.
Once again, from starting onwards, yeah.
Right? So that is
Yes.
that. Where was that information stored? If it was on ROM, it would have opened, right?
Yeah, it
So
is a,
but
yeah, permanent
ROM is a permanent memory, whereas RAM is a temporary memory.
temporary.
Okay. In the RAM, you will be storing. So RAM is basically a small, tiny storage. When you compare to your hard disk would be like, 1 TB, 2 TB, and so on. Whereas your RAM would be 4 GB, 8 GB, 16 GB in that fashion, right? So when you open few applications, that application's life would be stored in the RAM. In the RAM. Okay. So RAM holds application memory and it is a temporary memory. So when in programming also, whenever we are writing, whenever we are running a program, that program related information will be stored in RAM. So both ROM and RAM are used for storage purpose. Used for storage
Storage.
purpose. Okay. Now RAM is a temporary memory. ROM is a permanent memory. ROM is your hard disk. RAM is again what I said is temporary memory. And RAM is very, very, very faster compared to ROM. RAM is
Yes, sir.
very, very
Very,
faster
very faster.
compared to ROM, which
ROM.
is your hard disk. That is why we buy a laptop with better laptop or a mobile phone with more RAM. So when you buy something with more RAM, so that is going to be faster. That is going to be faster.
Faster.
Okay. Now, are we clear about RAM and the ROM?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now, the third element, as I was saying, is your processor. Yes, we understood RAM, we understood ROM, and we are clear that they both are used for storage purpose. They both are used for storage
Storage
purpose.
purpose.
Okay. Now, there is another thing which is called processor. So in you have like AMD processor, Intel i5 processor, Intel i7 processor, i3 processor. These are all the different processors. Now, what is processor and what is its use? So fine. So let us say I'll ask you, what is 10 plus 2,
12.
right? What exactly did you do right now?
We have process with like addition we have done, like spontaneous
You
reaction.
have
Yeah.
done addition. Where
Yeah.
did you do that addition? In your brain? You
Brain.
just
Yeah.
calculated, right?
No, no,
In the
brain. Yeah.
same way, on a computer, the brain is your the brain is your processor,
Yes, sir.
which can do calculations, which can do computations. Now I am talking sitting somewhere in Bangalore. Where are you guys? Where are you guys
Yeah.
located?
In Anantapur, sir.
Anantapur. And
Yeah, yeah.
you are able to listen what I am talking in real time. As I am talking, you are able to hear.
Yeah, we can hear. We can hear.
Right now, just imagine. So, whatever I am talking here, sitting in my room in Bangalore, is taken by my computer. It recorded my voice. It is processed it. It has sent over the internet, and your computer is receiving the same signals, the same data. It is then coming out from your speakers. Isn't that wonderful?
Yes, sir.
It's somewhere I am like, there is a lot of distance between where you guys are located, where I am located, and you guys are able to hear what I'm talking in real time. Now, like, if you just want to add some numbers, multiply some numbers, right? You will use calculator. Now, what does a calculator do? How does it work? How does it know how to calculate?
Like some chips are designed over it in the
Right? There
calculator.
are certain
Yeah,
chips, microchips, which can understand this numerics and process
can
them
perform.
and show the output.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Right? So you have a photo, so you just click on a photo and it opens up. How does your computer know, like, it has to open a photo, that it is a photo? It is a data that is being stored on a particular file. And the moment you try to open that file, it is your processor which understands what has to be done. And then it displays, okay, once it understands, it displays that as a output. May it be like, you just play a song, you play a video, you open a photo, you open a file, you open an application. So anything of the C, I'm telling you clearly. So RAM and ROM are used for storage purposes only. But who understands what is stored there is your processor. If you say like, yeah, give me the sum of 300 plus 400, who is calculating it? As a person, it is your brain. As a computer, it is the processor.
Nothing like a memory unit.
It is central processing unit, not a memory unit, but it is a processing unit. Okay,
Okay,
are
okay,
we
sir.
clear?
Okay.
Processor
Yeah, yeah.
is something which processes the information and displays or shows the output. Okay, are we clear?
Yes.
Right. So in a computer, there are three main components: your processor, your RAM, and your ROM.
So,
ROM is a permanent memory, RAM is a temporary memory, and your processor is the brain core heart of a computer, which basically understands the input and output input commands and then performs an operation on top of it and returns the output. Are we clear with this?
yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now we have talked about what is programming. We have talked about why programming. We have talked about computers, right? It's all. Does it make sense now? Does it? Is there any clarity after this? Is there any clarity?
Yes, somewhat we had a clarity over it.
Okay, right now. As I was saying, there are several programming languages available.